Alright guys, what's going on? Insanity back at you today with some gun game gameplay on the map Carrier, and today I really wanted to go ahead and focus on two big topics, and one of them I'm really excited about for those who have known me for quite a long time. Pretty much, Remedy Games started releasing some information earlier today about a big reveal coming along, and I actually have a copy of the tweet that I should be throwing up on the screen at any time now. And basically it just kind of showcases that, hey, you know, we have something special to show you guys. Been working on it for a really long time, and we can't wait for you to freak out and see exactly what it is. I mean, I'm a huge Remedy Games fan. I mean, for one, you know, with Max Payne, you know, the original games before they signed it over to Rockstar with Max Payne 3, and with Alan Wake, because for me, it is one of the best stories this, you know, generation, especially on the Xbox 360. I mean, for me, there is no better story right now than the Mass Effect series, but Alan Wake really comes in at second best as at that game that I really want to just sit there and play and enjoy a really good story. So it seems that we're on the way to getting some great information and maybe a big reveal for the sequel to Alan Wake. I mean, you know, we did get American Nightmare a while back, and it was just a little arcade game that was really for the hardcore fans of the series out there that were clamoring for an Alan Wake 2, but this was a much smaller project to keep the fans happy while they were working on this, you know, big exciting new project that we're all hoping is Alan Wake 2, because we want to get some more manuscript pages, and we want to kill some more of the darkness with all the crazy, you know, lights and flare guns and all that crazy stuff. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see what they offer from them, and hopefully that we get it sooner than later. Now, the other topic I really wanted to get into today is something that I have a pretty big issue with myself, and that is attitude in the workplace. I mean, you know, when I get into work, you know, depending on how I left the last time, for one, everyone's going to have the impression of what kind of attitude I'm going to have when I show up to work. So, A, do I want people to, you know, to hate me, to not want to work around me? Of course I don't. So, I mean, you know, sometimes I can get a little hot-headed working in retail, you know, with customers asking ridiculous questions or having ridiculous demands based on what they see in, you know, another paper, or, you know, hey, will you price match this, or why don't you have this? Oh gosh, well, I want to hurt you so bad, you know. I mean, they take shots at you in the workplace just because they feel as if they deserve the best treatment possible, while we try to be a fair place to everyone and not just try and cater to one specific situation all the time. So I always try to, you know, if I start to get hot-headed and everything, I try to just settle down, think about, hey, not necessarily about what the situation is that I'm currently in, because, you know, having a complaint from a customer is one thing, but to know that your employees actually enjoy working with you on a daily basis is a much bigger situation beyond, you know, just making sure that customer leaves with a smile on their face because you helped them. Sure, it's always great to make a customer's day and do things like that, but you have to remember that when you go back to work the next day, you know, people are going to look at you when you walk through the door and go, oh, great, Grumpy's here, or, oh, God, here comes the lazy guy that doesn't want to do anything with a frown on his face all the time. I mean, that's not the type of attitude and, you know, perspective you want from people on a daily basis. You want to make sure that when you walk through the door, you know, people are glad to see you. They're glad to know that they're there. They can count on you, and that, you know, you're willing to do a decent job to make sure that, you know, everyone has a decent experience while, you know, trying to earn that paycheck, because that's really what it's all about. It's all about, you know, making sure you have a good time, do what needs to be done, and make sure everyone has a, you know, a decent time around you, because you don't want people to hate you. That's just terrible. Anyways, guys, as you can see, I do get that final kill. I mean, I don't get too many deaths. I think it was like 7 or so. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and click the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, do ahead and do so, because I have a lot more content coming through the rest of the year. Peace.